Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, we're going to tackle a problem that, well, if you run a service business, you know this one all too well. The absolute chaos of juggling a dozen different software tools just to keep things running. They call it software sprawl, and let me tell you, it's costing you way more than just money. So let's break down what that really means. No, seriously, just take a second. How many are you juggling? You probably have one for booking, another for your client list, one for sending emails, another for your website, a whole row of tabs that are just permanently open on your computer. Sound familiar? Yeah, for most of you, I bet the answer is a big yes.
And when you actually lay it all out like this, the problem gets really clear. You've got all the usual suspects here: your Calendly, your HubSpot, your MailChimp. And while each little subscription doesn't seem like a big deal on its own, it adds up fast. You could easily be looking at anywhere from almost $100 to over $700 every single month. And that's not even the real headache.
Okay, so here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to dig a little deeper into this software sprawl. Then, we'll look at what a consolidated solution feels like, and we'll use a platform called Booker to see how it works. We'll compare it to the competition, check out its cool AI advantage, and then finally see what this kind of shift can actually do for a business like yours. All right, let's dive right into section 1, the software sprawl. We're going to talk about those hidden costs, the ones that go way beyond your credit card bill. This right here is probably the first thing you feel. It's that sinking feeling when you look at your monthly expenses and just see this long list of subscriptions. You're paying for 5 different things that all feel like they should just be part of the same system. It's a constant drain. But honestly, this is where the real headache starts. When a new client books with you, do you then have to go and manually type all their info into your client database? Ugh. This disconnect, where your tools just don't talk to each other, it creates these little islands of data, wastes so much time, and it's just endlessly frustrating. It's like running in quicksand. So here's the bottom line. Yeah, the monthly bill stings, for sure. But the real cost, it's the mental energy. You didn't start a business so you could become a full-time IT integrator, right? You're spending your precious time fighting with your software instead of doing what you love, serving your clients. And that right there is the perfect lead-in to our second section. If the problem is all these scattered pieces, then the solution has to be bringing them all together. To see what that looks like, let's check out an example of this all-in-one approach, a platform called Booker. This is it. This is the big promise, right? No more juggling, no more trying to duct tape systems together. Just one single place where every part of your business, from the first booking to the final payment, just works together seamlessly. So what exactly is something like Booker? Well, think of it like this. It takes the awesome scheduling power of a Calendly, smashes it together with the client management of a CRM like HubSpot, and then builds in a website builder like Squarespace. It's not just another tool to add to the pile. It's designed to be the one central command center for your entire service business. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty in section 3. How does this all-in-one idea actually stack up against the tools that you're probably paying for right now? Let's do a little head-to-head. Let's start with a classic, Calendly. Look, it's awesome for scheduling, no question. But that's where the story ends. That's all it does. An integrated platform gives you that same powerful scheduling, but wraps it inside a complete business ecosystem with a full CRM, payments, and even AI. It's the difference between having a hammer and having a whole toolbox. Okay, what about Square Appointments? It's definitely a step in the right direction because it combines scheduling and payments, but its CRM is pretty basic. And this comparison really shows off a huge differentiator, AI intelligence. Things like predicting which clients are about to leave or giving each client a health score, that's stuff these simpler systems just can't touch.
And now for the big one, HubSpot. You know it. It's a CRM powerhouse, absolutely. But it has this massive blind spot for any business that runs on appointments. It doesn't have a native booking system. A platform like Booker is purpose-built for you. It's got those key CRM features, but booking is baked right into its DNA, making it so much more intuitive.
All right, now we're at my favorite part, section 4, the AI advantage. And I'm not talking about some fluffy buzzword. I'm talking about smart, practical intelligence that actually solves real problems you face every day. Let's circle back to that pain point we all know. Client churn. That client who used to be a regular just vanishes. And by the time you even notice they're gone, it's way too late. But what if your software could actually see it coming? Well, this is how it works. It's pretty cool, actually. The AI is always watching, analyzing things like booking frequency, communication, you name it. And based on all that data, it can predict who's at risk of leaving, giving you a 30 to 60-day heads up. And get this, it can then automatically kick off an email campaign to try and win them back. It's proactive, not reactive. It's a total game changer. And it's not just about churn either. The intelligence is woven into everything. It can send more reminders to that one client who's always forgetting. It gives every single client a health score from 0 to 100. It'll even calculate their potential lifetime value and suggest other services they might actually like. It's literally like having a data scientist working for you 24/7. So features are great and all, but what does this actually do for a business? What really matters are the results. Let's talk real, measurable impact in our final section. First up, 15%. What is that? That's a 15% jump in booking conversions. Just by having an AI that intelligently suggests the best appointment slots, businesses are turning more lookers into bookers, right from the very first click. Next up, 30%. That's a 30% drop in no-shows. I mean, for any service business, that is huge. That smart reminder system we talked about, the one that adapts to each person, it directly means fewer empty appointments and more money in your pocket. But this one's the real monster stat. We're talking a 40% improvement in client retention. That goes right back to that AI turn prediction. It lets you step in and save a relationship before it even goes sour. That's a massive long-term win. And of course, we've got to talk about the cold hard cash. On average, businesses are saving anywhere from $200 to $500 a month just by swapping out that messy collection of tools for one single platform. You're getting better results and you're paying less for it. It's a no-brainer. So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. After looking at all this, the hidden costs, the headaches, and the incredible power of a single smart platform, you have to ask yourself, is your software actually working for you? Or have you become a full-time employee of your own tech? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for tuning in.